That is the craziest thing. I have never noticed that before. Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Season 6, episode Behind the Lines, episode 4. If you actually look at it, it says A51 restricted area. You might not think about anything of it if you first see the series and not really think about what it is, but it's a reference to Area 51. I never thought that they would have ever done that. And there is actually two places that are restricted, Area 51 and Area 52. Supposed to be the same facility, inside and out. And they're both secret. And they're restricted. It's so secret that not everybody's supposed to know where they're at. Kind of hard to... Yeah, and it's a place you want to avoid. Ow! And so, I was trying to make an update earlier. And I went on too long. So, what I want to talk about... is I'm gonna delete that video anyway, the one I uploaded the other day. But I've got a video or a playthrough coming out on Saturday. Officially, Saturday is getting something for now. I may update that. It'll still be that. For now, it's going to be 3 videos of it. I'm not going to say what it is. I already released the trailer to that. I even released the trailer to a new game that's going to be taking over for, oh boy, what is the name of that game? Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Because Mystic Quest is drawing to a near close. And yes, my name is Brian Barn, I got you here. But, anyway. So, I mean, you got people on the internet doing too much. I thought, okay, they had this thing where you hook up a trailer on a certain way with a hitch, right, with this pickup truck. I was like, that was pretty freaking awesome. Until they started adding extra little things. I mean, I get the whole chain, whatever, to make sure it's stable, but like a little tiny little piece and another little hook thing on the back of it to kind of put it in place. What the hell is the point of all that? I forget whatever else was going on, but man, they be doing too much. I tell you what, and they talk about all this technology about the future. Like, okay, I don't know where this is supposed to be at. I think one of them was supposed to be at 2035, the other one at 2050. Yeah, nah. Y'all just be doing too much. I mean, seriously, too much. And this was on a video that was on Facebook. They call it a short. It's like a TikTok video, but it's not TikTok. It's like on, I think it's a short, or is it a reel? No, a reel is on YouTube. Excuse me. Whatever. They're all like TikTok videos, but the thing is now TikTok apparently has a little bit longer than a minute or 3. It's just crazy. And I'm over here waiting on something again. Yeah, don't question it. But apparently I'm waiting on someone to show up, which I don't see them anywhere. And it almost makes it hard to make any orders when you gotta go through an automated process. Look, I don't mind the automations. It's when it's so much to the point that they hang up the phone on their end. Like, I mean, you could be the most patient person just sitting there waiting. What happened to the elevator music? Excuse us while we wait for you to do the thing. What makes it more of a hassle is when you have to go through the whole process of the rewards department, whatever else, and try to get or put it to switch it to delivery and all that kind of junk. Well, in the meantime, there's that. So yeah, but I don't know. Ooh, gosh, been trying to wait on for somebody else to show up supposedly too. So you know, but either way. Oh, oh yeah. So the thing is, the schedule has been improved or updated to improve. Even more videos coming out. But I'm gonna instead of here's another thing as well. The new one, I already screwed myself about two or three of them right now. Well, actually three in total because another one has not been released. But I mean, that's the way it goes. Oh, I gotta go. Be right back. Thought someone was here for me. Basically deliver something for me because I'm waiting on a delivery. But anyway, so as I was saying, I'm not going to record like I did with Castlevania. It was stuck there for a reason because I was going to use it as for Halloween. I don't know if I said it already or not, but there's that. And without revealing what the game is, I'm going to tell you right now. I actually started out with the sequel. Now, to be fair, I've not started out with Final Fantasy 1 or 2, even though I have with Avion and Sakode. So, yeah, I mean, it's just crazy that way. And I have started out with the first one with Tales of Destiny. But anyway, I'm going to be playing all of them. And it's hard to justify which one's the very first one out of the series. But all of them will be played. And I'm going to tell you this right now. If I find a way, I'm not going to promise it or guarantee it. But if I do, what I'll do is, in order to play the other one that I actually was looking forward to doing, it's a little bit longer than Mystic Quest, but still kind of a short game. That one there will be Sundays. It'll be the official second one, and what I can do with it real quick is have it go through. It's gonna process because the other game's gonna be even longer. Absolutely fantastically even longer. So, and I'm gonna be dropping it back down to there's one or two videos, and maybe sometime in the future, as far as posting goes, I'll probably drop it down to one, maybe two postings a day. But see, then again, I'm not really doing this as a competition or anything, and I also want to talk about something else. I said I don't care if I'm just doing this for myself or someone, even though I know eventually someone's going to watch this. It's just, I don't know when that's going to be. I remember people that I got interested in, not only just by talking about it, I did talk about it, but not too much. I guess if you don't know this, I don't actually advertise. I don't drop links or something like that on someone else's, even though I did kind of a little bit at one point, but I didn't quite get into it heavily as a lot of other people do, just to make they're so much better than anybody else. I've never really done it that way, even when I did post links. So, but basically, that's what I did. Is I tell people about it, and then there's people that actually got interested, and they weren't really that interested in it. It's like they're kind of interested, okay, they kind of supported me, but then they didn't really stay with it. If they had stayed with it, they would have stayed on that and just watched it all. So I could tell that they weren't interested anyway. So I'm not gonna fight it. I don't care. I figure there's gonna be people that's gonna be watching it, and I have no doubt in my mind. But I'm just gonna enjoy it while I can. Not just because I just want to record or because I want to make myself out there for whatever reason. But I am what I am. Oh, I gotta go. Sometimes you just never know about when they're gonna show up. So, I got it done. So I ordered the pizza as well, but, I like the pizza. Mm-hmm. I gotta say, Hunt's Brothers does have some good pizza, but sometimes when I just want a pizza, I want pineapple on my pizza, and I want tomatoes because tomatoes are healthy for you. I mean, here's a common myth that people believe in is that it's healthy. Like no matter what, no, it's not. Like a lot of times when the immune system, the thing is that foods themselves can be more healthier than you think, but like it's like they want you to, like you should be eating it when you can't. The reason for that is, as if you already know, is like to say, don't knock until you try it. But anyway, like in a lot of cases, people will say that, oh well, good for you, you should be eating this. And what makes it unhealthy is the digestive system that rejects it. And people say, well, you just gotta get used to it. That's not how a digestive system works. I mean, I'll admit that we do adapt, but it should only be in times that we actually have to adapt. Like we don't have a choice. Like for example, in the middle of wartime, food is scarce. Well, that's the way it goes. Anyway, so yeah, it's like Pokemon and all that. I intend to play all of them. Well, all the Pokemon games. I'm not promising anything in the newer games. Same thing goes with Final Fantasy. Just all the ones that I've liked so far. I'm not gonna go play Final Fantasy 13. I have to admit that at one point I was looking forward to it until they, it just wasn't all that a bag of chips to me. But because I have played and beaten, although not 100%, because there's one point I'm not sure if I did something wrong or not, but something I missed out on Final Fantasy in Final Fantasy 12. Now, if I do run into issues, you will be finding it on BitChute. Period. So, like if in other words, if I have to worry about like voice acting, and it says, "Oh, by the way, you can't play that because it's so inebriated or copyrighted." It's like, oh, okay. There's an issue with that. Well, in the meantime, take it upon myself to say, nah, I think I'm good. Because let me explain something to you. I'm all for fair use and all that, but really, I'm not making any money off of it. And even if I was, which I promise I'm not, for the record, I would have to make sure that all the money I get gets splitted. Which I'm not even sure how that even works. I don't know if I can legally do that or not. Like, in other words, all the money that I receive for listening to such music tracks or whatever. Because, I mean, yeah, I would, like I said, I'm all for fairness. Yeah, I believe the artist deserves all the money too. But what about me? I mean, like I think some of that money should be like, okay, I'm the one who provided the game, or not the game, but the video, and I'm the one who should. I mean, that's if I was even in it for money, but I'm not. You know, and I provided my commentary, but I'm not in it for the money. So, but if I was, again, I'd have to be all fair. Believe me, I've been trying all my life to try to do things for myself. I can't. And I'm talking about in terms of making money. You know, I just, I try to be a person that's be a little bit selfish, but it doesn't work out even when I'm not being selfish. So, it doesn't really matter. So, unfortunately, I have to worry about whether or not all are taking involved or not, and that's fine. And, well, I could arguably say that, what's fair is fair, and that's fine. But at the same time, I feel that, oh wow, these tomatoes don't smell right. That's okay. No, they're not gone bad. I don't know if they're really supposed to smell like that. But anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's just the way it is. Because, there's quite a few games of the Suikoden series that I cannot play right now. Because two of them, no, not two of them, but three of them are on PlayStation 2. Yeah. It's because they are on PlayStation 2. And it's 3 through 5. There's another one I didn't even hardly know it existed. I'd love to play. They all play a little bit differently, but this one here takes it out of the norm. Actually, I picked up back. Yeah. There are 4. A typical deal of 4 Suikoden games that are on PS2. They both count and don't count as 4 for PS2 because the main ones that do are 3 for 5. So, because there's like Suikoden Tactics, there's Suikoden Tierkris was apparently on a different system altogether. Who knew? And I'd love to own all the new consoles. I'm not sure. I mean, not the new console, but all the consoles. But I'm not sure I want to do all the new ones. No Switch if I had to. Mainly because of Skyrim. I'm interested in finding all the versions I can, but unless there's any significant difference, like between the mobile difference of like if you were to play it on, I can show off a little bit of it, but I'm not gonna show it full. Anyway, Final Fantasy VII, and there is a little bit of difference for PC though. I'm not gonna show that off, but anything else that's supposed to be this or that, no. But when Final Fantasy came to mobile, they did not, and I repeat, they did not include Final Fantasy VIII, which really sucks. And they do have, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Crazy as it seems. But they had nothing to do with Shikoden, so if you see any rumors up there, don't fall for it. I can tell you offhand without you ever having to worry about it. Matter of fact, I can even pull it up right now and prove it to you that they don't exist. There's a lot of games you'll probably find in the store that are there, and one of them that they'll probably just mention, and they got all these games now, blah, 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 blah. No, they don't. You know why? Because I'm the one who checked it out, because I love these kind of games. I just happen to be like that. So let's look up Suikoden. What do you mean? There's nothing here. You might get Tactics. You might even get Chrono Trigger upgraded version, whatever that means. And you might even get RPG Machine Knight. Let's look up Suikoden Mobile. Okay, fine. There's Suikoden 2 Mobile. That don't matter. You're just not going to find it. Land of Empire. I almost thought that said Land of Babes. But anyway. Get all these games. Well, they do kind of exist. Quite a few of them. But there's not that many in the hall of PlayStation games that have been formatted to play on direct mobile, which means whatever mobile device you have will be that way. However, no. Anyway. So, the App Store is a little bit different for, App Store, what the hell am I talking about? The Apple Store, what do we call it? Yeah. But even they don't carry Final Fantasy VIII. The one thing you can do for sure is you can do anything you want with a phone, but there's something that they failed to tell you that no one will ever tell you. In other words, you can dress it up as pretty as you want to for an Android to be like an iPhone. You can do it all you want to, but you can't have the Apple iStore. It won't work. It doesn't let you do that. You have to do it directly from that store. It's just like the same thing about the iPhone. You can dress it up all you want to, but if you want the games that are in the store, say you want it from the Google Play Store, you'd have to have an Android, which sucks. Now, I like both. I'd be like, I bet you so much better. Androids are so much better. Actually, Androids are better. It just depends on what you're talking about. I mean, there's a lot of things that any mobile device is not really that great at. And we're talking about phones. I mean, maybe if you talk about tablets, one of those iPhones, stuff like that, yeah, those are very good, I'd have to say. But things like this, nah. Get them all fancy dancy all you want to, but they're not capable of handling things very well. They're not the best in the world. They can only handle so much. Nah, very much it. Want a better system? Go to a PC or a laptop. Or one of those iPhone, whatever you want to call it. even then, they're not going to give you, oh, hey, by the way, now you can do the Apple iStore. You can't do that. But as far as doing mobile games and stuff like that, yeah, how good. Well, anyway, I gotta wrap this up. But I'm gonna tell you right now that everything will come through. I'm not gonna promise to do anything unless it works out that way. So if you're looking for that to be like, no, it's definitely gonna happen. Oh, it will. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, there's nothing I can do about it. In the meantime, however, I will continue to do my best and play what I can on hand with what I have on hand. It's not going to be the easiest thing in the world, but the limitations I'm forced with. But it's better than nothing. So, anyway. Okay. Later.